Hello everyone, today I'm going to be trying some of the most popular drinks from Gong Cha. I know some of you really love my boba videos, and I was like, why not do another boba video, because the number of boba shops in my area often seems endless just because there's so many different options. Another perk is Gong Cha is in over 20 countries, so chances are most of you can get to a Gong Cha without too much hassle. Despite the fact that it's cold outside today, I'm still in the mood for boba because nothing can or will ever stop my boba addiction. So let's head over to Gong Cha now. I'm back from Gong Cha now. I got their best sellers, and I also got two drinks that look pretty interesting. The first drink I'm going to be trying is not actually a tea. This is their milk foam coffee, and supposedly it's pretty popular. Now it looks like it's sort of like an iced coffee with some milk foam on top. If I'm to be totally honest, I think the only reason this is popular is because it's the only coffee drink on their menu, because it really just tastes like an instant coffee powder, and the milk foam on top is a nice touch, but honestly to me it just tastes cheap, and I'd rather get tea at a tea place. Now for their Thai tea. Now it looks like there's a little bit of syrup on the bottom, so let's shake this one well. This is a solid Thai tea. I really like that it has a nice creaminess to it, and it's also not overly sweet, and the tea flavor is quite fragrant as well. Not the best tea, but definitely above average. All the tea drinks I got 50% sweetness, which is usually what I like, and I think this goes pretty well for the Thai tea. Definitely get it 50%, 100% would just be too sweet. Next is the mango smoothie. This mango smoothie looks quite refreshing. I can tell that they use frozen mango in here, so it should be nice and light. There's no tea in here, so it should be quite refreshing. And you really can't go wrong with that. It tastes like a mixture of mango syrup blended with frozen mangoes, and it's really quite smooth, and it's so mangoey and refreshing. You're definitely gonna like this if you like mango, and it seems like a perfect drink for the summer. Although fair warning, on my label it says that it is 50% sweet, but it doesn't really taste like that. It's definitely on the sweeter side, so just be aware of that when getting this drink. This is the QQ Passion Fruit Green Tea. It looks quite interesting. It's a passion fruit green tea with lychee jelly, which makes sense to me, but there's also boba in it. And I'm not sure how boba goes in a fruit tea, but I'm sure it'll be great. This is quite an interesting drink. I'm not sure how I feel about it completely. The drink itself is really nice. It's a fragrant green tea, and I love the flavor. It's like a mixture of pineapple and passion fruit, and I love the lychee jelly as well. It adds a really nice floral flavor, and it's nice and chewy, and I think that combination is great. But the one thing that makes it a little bit odd, I find, is the boba, because the boba has a bit of a brown sugary flavor, which I feel like doesn't completely go with the tea, so I would order this tea just without the boba next time. Next is the brown sugar milk tea. As you can see, there's a thick layer of brown sugar syrup on the bottom, and I probably should have gotten this with boba, because I think it would be a great combination. You know, this one's just okay. I'm not a really big fan of it. The tea tastes a little bit watered down. Yes, it's been a while and some of the ice is melted, but the other teas tasted perfect, even with the melted ice. So with this one, I don't know what it is. Maybe the tea wasn't brewed long enough. And also, I'm not a super big fan of the brown sugar syrup, just because it tastes a little bit burnt. Doesn't taste that brown sugary, it just tastes like a burnt sugar. So yeah, I think there's definitely better options at Gong Cha. Maybe skip this one. I've definitely waited too long to try this one. This is their pearl milk tea. So it's a basic black tea with boba in it. I'm slightly disappointed in this tea. For me, again, it just tastes too watery. The tea flavor I noticed is definitely not strong enough, Even if you melt ice and add a whole bunch of water in, a good milk tea should still have a strong tea flavor. And also, it just doesn't taste very creamy. It just tastes very light, like they're using milk. I don't really taste any cream in there. However, big however, their boba is nice texture. It's really nice and soft. However, for some reason, I feel like it could have a little bit more flavor. It's just a little bit bland tasting, but it isn't overly sweet. So if you're looking for maybe a more mild tea that's not super strong and intense, this might be okay for you. Now I'm going to be stepping away from the best sellers and moving on to the two teas that I picked that I thought just looked good. This one is the black tea with creme brulee foam on top, and I think I should probably shake this one up pretty well. I definitely like this one compared to the other drinks. If you're looking for a black tea, I think this is the best one to get. Again, you don't really taste the tea, but this time it doesn't taste as watered down. It's definitely a lot creamier and richer because of the foam on top. It has a thick consistency, almost like a very mild custard. Just has this rich, milky, creamy flavor, and this would be a really great drink with boba. This is actually quite solid compared to everything else I tried. And my final pick is their strawberry matcha with boba in it, and I think this will be quite great. I think it's pretty hard to mess up a matcha drink. This strawberry matcha with milk foam is definitely my favorite drink. By far, everything is great about it. It's rich and creamy from the milk foam. You can taste the matcha, the strawberry is there, and it's also quite mild. It's not too overpowering, and the addition of boba just really rounds it up. It makes it a perfect drink. If you're gonna get something at Gong Cha, definitely get this. It turns out that I found that most of the best sellers I wasn't a super big fan of, and my gut instincts were right. The drinks I picked, I thought tasted pretty good. So now for my recommendations. Again, if you're looking for some sort of strawberry drink or matcha drink, definitely get the strawberry matcha with milk foam. This one was super solid. If you're looking for a black milk tea with boba, just get this black milk tea with creme brulee foam on top. I feel like that's what just adds the extra creaminess and richness. And also definitely get this with boba, just to add a little bit of extra texture in there. And if you want a fruit tea, definitely get this passion fruit green tea with lychee jelly. That is the key, because I'm just not the biggest fan of this with boba. I definitely think you should just stick to the fruit toppings. In my opinion, Gong Cha is decent, but I probably wouldn't go more than 20 minutes out of my way to go there, because I've definitely had better boba. But if you're into matcha drinks, I would definitely try out that strawberry matcha, because it's quite tasty. And yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure if you did to give it a like, and also make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.